Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Frosty Talks Football here, and in today's video, I'll be doing what. Yes, people, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'll be showing you what Thomas Frank did wrong versus Bournemouth, and what he should have done. Let's get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications whenever I upload a video. So, what he did wrong here is he put the back four perfect. But the thing he should have done is he went with the right lineup. But the thing that Bournemouth did is they went like this. Bournemouth, whenever we were attacking, Bournemouth, the six, dropped there. So they went to a back five whenever we attacked them. So, and then he was there, the number 10 was there, the number 6 was like there. And then they would go on the transition. Oh, sorry. They would go on the transition like this. So the number 9 was there. So they turned, they were like this. So we were like this, attacking them. Oh, sorry. They were in the box. Kudus was here. But whenever Kudus was on the ball, he would go there. So he would have to do something really good to get past. So whenever our wingers was in the box, both of them would double up like this, and then he would drop there. So whenever we tried to put the ball in the box, someone would stay on this number 9 the whole time. And then if the number 7 came in, he would stay on him the whole time. That's why we couldn't do anything. And then pretend number 7's in there, number 8 like that, and then we would come up like this. The wing backs would be like here. The wing backs would be like there, and then them two, Pedro Porro, there, and then Jalpalinia would drop in to the back three. We would drop into a back three like this. So here is where Romero is, and here where Mickey van der Ven is. Yeah, that's where Mickey van der Ven is. And they would always get past our defence, because Pedro Porro is not a defender. He is a right wing back, because every single time when they were attacked, we were like this. So Spence had to bomb back. He had this man on ice the whole game. He would attack him and he would not get past. So always the ball, they would play it here to Semenyo. So he'd be like this when they were attacking. And we bring up that number 4. He would always be there. And this is what Thomas Frank did wrong, because Semenyo would always get past him like that, put the ball in the box, and then Evan Nilsson, bang, bang, and that's how they got the first goal. So I just think he did that really wrong, and because he could have put a doggy on the left back, and he should have put Spence. He should have put Spence here and put Udogie on the left back, because it'll be an easier battle for Spence, and we would get higher up the pitch, because we were getting dominated down that right side, because always Kudus had to always come help him, because Pedro Porro, he is good. He's good at defending, but he needs to get better. So that's what Thomas Frank needs to do with him, because we was always 2 men up, 4 men up here, and we couldn't do anything in that middle. So when these two bombed up, it would be really annoying, because he would have to come back. And then the 8 would have to come back, and then he would be up there. There would always be 4 back, and our Cam would have to drop, and then and then he would be on him, and then there'll be 3 people on Richarlison. So he couldn't do nothing the whole game. He couldn't score any goals, because against Burnley and Man City, Man City in general, we were counter-attacking them. That's what he did good. Because when we were playing Man City, it was like this. It was like this. They were like this the whole time, and then their number thingy would always overlap. And we went to a back five. So pretend someone's there. They would always be like this. Man City was always like this the whole game against us. He would be there. So the right back would be there, and they'd always be like this. And then he would be there, and then Kudus would be there. We was always man to man, man to man, man. Oh, the four would come here. We was always man to man, and we dropped back into that top five. We'd always drop back into a back five, and we would go three in the middle. We would go three in the middle, and we would always, and then we'd always get them on the break, because Odebear or Odeby, I think, was on that side. Kudus was here, and we would always, would always go there. The ball, we would play. Romero got the ball. He'd play it over the top, down here. He'd play it over the top, and then we'd play it over the top to Richarlison, and we'd always get that back post finish. Because he was there, Johnson was here. He always placed that back post finish, and it would go in. That's how we got our first goal. And our second goal was very, very lucky. That's how we got our second goal. So they were like this. We was on them. They all dropped. They all dropped back like this. They all dropped back. And we had them on the front foot when Thomas Frank changed his position. So Bentancur would be there. João Palhinha was there. And then we would drop. We would go like this. We would go like this. So Romero would be there. And they would have players still up here. That's how we got our first goal against them. That's why we beat Man City. But going into the Bournemouth game, he did it a bit wrong, because there was always three at the back. He would go to a three something. He always had four at the top whenever we were attacking them. Because when I saw in the game, because I watched it, there was always Mickey van der Ven, João Palhinha, and Romero at the back, and then Spence bomb up, and Porro bomb it up, and then we wouldn't have enough time because Semenyo is strong, muscly, and Porro is like a little strong, but a bit weak. That's why Semenyo always got past him, and that's how they got their first goal. It deflected off Christian Romero like this, so they were like this. Pretend Christian Romero is the number. So this is Evan Nilsson here. He was there. Romero was there. Vicario was here. So Evan Nilsson was there. Pretend number 11 is Porro. This is thingy bombing. So they went there, passed it there. They had a person there to play it across, and they could shoot and bend it into that top corner, and then Porro had to run here all game, or he could have just kept him here bombing crosses like we did against PSG, Burnley, and Manchester City. But he did that all wrong. He passed it here, passed it there, went past Romero like here, and then he deflected 1-0. 1-0. Oh, what's the ball doing? Yeah, 1-0. Bang. First goal. And then when Bergevall came on, we did this. What he was way much better. He took the number 6 off, took Palhinha off, and then we went to like this. Bergevall's the number 7. And then we went to like this. This was our formation after that. We put Romero, Porro. We put Odogui on the left back. Put the ball like down here for a second. Number 9, Richarlison, like this. we went like this. This is what we went like. That was our formation against them, and they couldn't handle it. They were like this. This is what he should have done in the first half. This is what he should have done. But he got it all wrong. That's why they didn't do anything in the second half. Their formation was like this. They was always, he would be there, Evan Nilsson would be in their box. Put him like there. The number 6 would drop to a back 5. Because when we always attacked them, when Tel come on, when Odebear come on, we were like this. Kudus was running strings around that 5th player because he had time. Because they were not tackling us in the 84th minute when we started playing our football. Bergerau would always come here, help, pass it to Bergerau. Because when he's gone there, when they double up on him, Bergerau would always be there. And he'd box it and then Tel struck, went here. And then last counter attack, the corner, he took the corner, we were like this. 8 there, 6 came here, and we went like this. Spence was always on him, and he was always on him. So we could have more players in the box. The number 6 was there, and the 8 came in here, and Kudus was back post. So they had all of their players in the box, and then they were ready to counter attack. And the number 6, when he should have shot, he went like here. He went here, had the ball, passed it. They took the ball at fast, and they went on a counter attack. Stayed in the corner, and that's how they won the game. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.